Greetings, royal family. Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. It's July 22nd. Cancer season is almost over. Shout out to one of my bestest friends and my cousin. Their birthday is today. So if your birthday is today as well, happy birthday to you. All right, welcome back to another episode of the Morning Boogie. It is not morning where I am, but maybe it is where you are. Either way, my name is Royal B. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I drop a early video for you guys, just talking about some hot topics, having a little bit of fun. So let's just get into it, right? So on the lineup today, just to name a few, we got Wendy Williams, an update. Now, you guys know I love my auntie Wendy. So she posted to her Instagram, I think it was yesterday, with an update on her show. Wendy's coming back real soon. Dave Chappelle proved that he is a good friend. So Dave Chappelle to the rescue. He flew out to Wyoming. I think that's where his ranch is, to see his buddy Kanye West. Don't we love Dave Chappelle? DMX. He is going to be doing a versus battle with another dog. And I mean that in a good way. So let's just get straight into it. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to hit the like button. Please, please, I greatly appreciate it. We like likes around here. And also drop your comments throughout the commentary. I love engaging with you guys. Shout out to the new Royal family members and the OG Royal family members holding it down. All right, let's just get straight into it, guys. So first up, okay, we got Darkman X versus, with a Z, Snoop Dogg. Ooh, you see I got bars or whatever? Anyway, so DMX and Snoop Dogg, so two hip-hop legends, of course, they are set to go head-to-head in the latest versus battle. So they titled it Battle of the Dogs. How cute, right? Because, you know, Snoop Dogg, D-O-G-G, and then DMX, we know he loves his pit bulls and all that good stuff. So last week, Snoop posted this picture of him and DMX together, and he captioned it, Dogs for Life. Now, Snoop Dogg and DMX's versus battle is going to be streaming live on Instagram and Apple Music tonight, July 22nd, 2020 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The reason why it's going to be streaming on Apple Music, I read that Swizz Beatz and Timbaland, they actually inked a deal with Apple Music so that they would be able to stream the versus battles not only on Instagram, where it all started, right? But also on Apple Music. And to my knowledge, it's free for the viewers. So I think that's pretty dope. And then you'll have the ability to go back and either watch or listen or both or one of them at a later date. Or you could just subscribe to or follow the Versus TV page on Instagram. And I think they keep them on there, the old versus battle. Either way, that's a huge deal. Hopefully the versus battle won't change up too much and become too Hollywood. But whatever, it is what it is. Timbaland and Swizz Beatz, they got to make their money. I understand. So shout out to DMX and Snoop Dogg. No shade, Snoop is a legend. And if you're from New York, New Jersey area or the East Coast, DMX is our legend too, you know? So my money's on DMX. I just want to know, what is Snoop Dogg gonna do when DMX grabs the mic, the Holy Spirit starts taking him over, and he starts praying on the mic? What you gonna come back with, Calvin Brodus? Nah, it's all love though. I think this is gonna be good vibes. Snoop is not. Hopefully, he's not on no beef stuff. He's not. He's older. It's all good vibes. So I think it's gonna be hype. I can't wait. I'm excited. I love DMX. I got, as musically, I got love for Snoop. But Snoop has been real problematic lately outside of the music. But I'm Team DMX. Drop it in the comments. Let me know who you rooting for. This is gonna be good. It's all the throwbacks. This is going to be so nostalgic. I can't wait. Anyway, let's move it along. Oh, it's dark and hell is hot. I still listen to that album. I was in high school when that album came out. All right, up next. I don't know if you guys remember that I talked about this story that Sunny Holston, who is one of the panelists on The View, and Robin Roberts from Good Morning America, or what is she, Good Morning America? Yeah. they had complained about a ABC executive being racially insensitive, derogatory, made comments about them. Well, Barbara Fedita is her name, and she is fired. Hallelujah. So ABC News exec Barbara Fedita, she left the company after an internal investigation found that she participated in making derogatory remarks. I'll leave it at that. And these derogatory remarks, like I said, was aimed at former and current staff, including Good Morning America's host Robin Roberts and Sunny Hostin of The View. So an internal memo obtained by New York Times on Monday confirmed Fedita's departure. Bye, Felicia. So this is what Peter Rice, he wrote out a memo, or wrote in a memo. He's the chairman of Walt Disney Television. So Mr. Rice writes, the investigation substantiated that Miss Fedita did make some of the unacceptable, racially insensitive comments attributed to her. So basically, they did an investigation because she was on administrative leave. So they investigated that, yes, the rumors were true. So it also substantiated that Miss Fedita managed in a rough manner and on occasion used crass and inappropriate language. So during a 2018 salary negotiation, right, where Robin Roberts basically asked for more money, Fedita, the one who's fired now, reportedly became upset and asking what more could she want, referring to Robin Roberts, and said it wasn't as if the network was asking Robin Roberts to pick cotton. Yes, she did say that. And I kept my eye on this story because when this first broke, I was like, how is this woman the ABC executive? How was she able to move up in the ranks? Because she started out with the company as like a assistant of sorts, and then she moved up. Come on now. And she also referred to Sunny Hostin as low rent, because if you guys follow Sunny Hostin, she said she grew up in public housing. Who cares? You know, that doesn't determine the type of person that you're going to be, but whatever. So Fedita, whatever her name is, she served as senior vice president for talent and business, and she began working at ABC News as a production assistant. So she was the help in 1989 and moved up the internal ranks. Yeah, I'm sure, right? She left the company for CBS News in 2006 and returned in 2011. So the revelation that Fedita was often abusive and spewed derogatory remarks was discovered in a June 13th Huffington Post report where 34 sources, which comprised of former and current staff who spoke on the record. So they wasn't scared, okay? They put a name on it. So the Huffington Post investigation took place over 6 months. After the Huffington Post report went viral, Fedita was placed on administrative leave as the company divided into an internal investigation. She initially declined the claims, of course, or denied. Excuse me. I'm just hyped because I wanted to. I remember talking about this, and I wanted to specifically follow this because I said, okay, she was placed on administrative leave. Let's see what's gonna happen. Well, she got fired. Good. And now your name is circulating in all publications, the New York Times, Huffington Post, everywhere. Here on the Morning Boogie morning show. Good. You need to be careful the things that come out of your mouth. You understand? I understand that everybody doesn't agree, everybody doesn't get along, and there are people that we live amongst in this world that have really derogatory, perverse point of views and frame of minds. That's fine. We live in a society where you know that you have to be at times, quote, politically correct. You know what I mean? But being derogatory and you're working in working with a diverse group of people, how the heck were you able to move up in the ranks? See, that to me is the problem. The problem is that she was able to basically like get promoted and hold a position of power. And everybody, I'm pretty sure, was aware that she was abusive, she was derogatory. How does that happen? That's the root of the problem. You're fired, sis. Bye, Felicia. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Good. That's good news. Think twice before you open your raggedy mouth. I'm on one today, y'all. Moving along. Wendy update. So Wendy Williams posted this image to her Instagram. Looks like, I don't even know what is that. What is she eating? Watermelon. So she looked like, how you doing? Okay. glad to see her out and about and all is well. So Wendy Williams basically let us know that she's coming back, honey. She is coming back. So this was I wasn't able to fit everything in one image, but this is the actual IG post. So it says the 12th season of Wendy starts September 21st. Let me pause there. Now that, if I'm not mistaken, that was the day that Nick Cannon's show was supposed to launch. You guys know I've been talking about Nick Cannon, keeping up to date with his show and all this other stuff. But Viacom reported, was it Viacom or Debmar Mercury gave a statement saying that they're basically going to be pushing Nick Cannon's show back till next year, I think, fall of next year. So I do remember that September 21st was supposed to be the date that the Nick Cannon show aired. Child. Anyway, she goes on to say, I can't wait to get back to all of you and to my amazing staff and crew. I'm so excited to bring you silly, funny, glamour, and hopefully brighten your day during these crazy times that we're all living in. Even if for just an hour. I miss you and I can't wait to get back in my purple chair and show you what we did to the set. Now that's what I'm most excited about. I already know what Wendy's going to give, but I'm excited to see the set. I love you for watching. I'm so extra. I'm happy for Wendy, man. We missed you, girl. And listen, listen, Wendy, I've been trying to hold it down with the hot topics, but nobody can do it like Wendy. Okay. And I'm excited to see what she is going to say or hear what she's going to say about all of the goings on. Like, Wendy, you need a 2-hour premiere, sis. Or she needs to come, no guests. She needs to come back with just a straight hour of hot topics. All right. And Wendy, you know what? She's going to be crying on the first episode. I can expect that. And then she's going to tighten it up and get back to business. I'm just curious to see what she has to say. I guess you never know what you got until it's gone. Wendy was getting on my nerves, you know what I mean? Before the pandemic hit and shows had to be canceled and studios had to be shut down. It was just like, Wendy. But you know what? There are people that I like and I don't agree 100% with everything they say. There are people that I don't care for and there are some things that they say that I agree with, right? So that's just how life is. But I am excited for Wendy to get back. I don't have any high expectations, out of the norm, but I'm sure she's going to be crying on her first episode if she decides to talk about what she was going through during quarantine. But I think that her first week of shows need to be an hour of hot topics. They probably won't even have a studio audience, but we will see. If she's changed the set around, that's a good sign. So we shall see. Well, congratulations to you, Wendy. Can't wait for you to get back. Moving along. Dave Chappelle to the rescue. Look, what a guy, So Dave Chappelle, he rushed to his friend Kanye West's side in his time of need. So Monday evening, July 20th, Kanye West sent out a series of now deleted, of course, tweets where he called out his wife and mother-in-law. He says, insert wife's name. He didn't say that, but I don't mention their names. If you guys notice that on this channel, I don't. So anyway, he said his wife tried to bring a doctor to lock him up with a doctor. This is what he tweeted. He said, if I get locked up like Mandela, you'll know why. He also talked about Shia LaBeouf being a model for Yeezy sneaker line, Anna Wintour. He compared his life to Jordan Peele's movie Get Out and a whole bunch of other stuff. He says, everybody knows that the movie Get Out is about me. This is what he tweeted. So the next day, right, Dave Chappelle, he visited Kanye at his ranch in Wyoming. This was on Tuesday, July 21st. And after seeing his friend go through all this scrutiny, this meltdown, all of this stuff, so he decided to hop on a jet to check his friend. So Kanye posted a video on Twitter with Dave Chappelle. Here's the image right here. It's good seeing them or whatever. And they were talking and he was like, we need the world needs to laugh right now, Dave. Like, can you say something funny? Dave Chappelle, he had his coffee in his hand. He was like, shout out to brotherhood. We need brotherhood. And, it was just awkward. He was put on the spot. He's like, I don't got nothing funny, nothing safe anyway. Dave Chappelle is very controversial. So Kanye tweeted, thank you, Dave. He tweeted this picture. And he also tweeted a video. And he said, thank you, Dave, for hopping on a jet to come see me doing well. He said, Dave, you're a godsend and a true friend. All love. So in the video, like I said, Kanye, he was telling Dave that the world needs some joy, and he asked him to say something to make people smile. It's just good to see his friend supporting him in his time of need. Everyone has their opinions on what's quote unquote wrong with Kanye, and I will refrain from giving mine. I'll refrain from giving my opinions about people's opinions. Either way, Dave Chappelle and Kanye go way back. Okay, when Dave Chappelle had his show on Comedy Central, Kanye was a musical guest. Mos Def was a musical guest. Erykah Badu. They've been friends for quite some time. Dave Chappelle even spoke out about Kanye, or spoke about the things that go on in celebrity land, that H word. And Dave Chappelle has been talking about this for a long time. Dave Chappelle was accused of being, quote, crazy, when he walked away from millions and millions of dollars from Comedy Central, from the network, and he decided to take a trip to the motherland. And people called him, quote, crazy. So Dave Chappelle oftentimes speaks out about celebrity land, and celebrities and the things that they go through. He's experienced it. So it was good. I'm so happy that he jumped on a jet to come see his friend ASAP. And I hope that what they talked about is never revealed. I don't think it will be. And that's great. That's a good thing. So it was good to see him. Good to see him. And everybody, like, I know T.I. is speaking out. Like, I don't even know why I mentioned him. T.I. is speaking out. T.I., we don't want to hear anything you have to say. I don't anyway. Let me speak for myself. I don't want to hear anything you have to say, T.I. Anywho, let me move along. So Kanye West, right? Today, he says that he's still tweeting, and he says that he's been trying to divorce his wife for quite some time. And he accuses his mother-in-law of engaging in white supremacy. So Kanye tweeted, I've been trying to get divorced since, my wife and Meek met at the Waldorf. And then in parentheses, he put sick for prison reform. This is what he tweeted earlier today. So he was referring to a criminal justice summit attended by his wife and rapper Meek Mill in November of 2018. So Kanye says, Meek is my man and was respectful, he added. That's my dog. He said, my wife was out of line. West then referred to his mother-in-law as Chris Jong-un and said that his in-laws were attempting to force him into psychiatric treatment. He said they tried to fly in with two doctors to 5150 me. Now, 5150 is referring to the California Welfare Code that says people who may be a danger to themselves can be placed in an involuntary hold. So he says his wife and his mother-in-law put out a statement without my approval. That's not what a wife should do, white supremacy. He later, of course, deleted the post from his Twitter feed. So Kanye's still tweeting. He gonna tweet what he want to tweet, right? Most people do, whether they have a quote-unquote mental illness or not. So, yeah, I'm going to reserve my opinion about this. This probably has to be a separate video. But tell me what you guys think. What do you guys think about Dave Chappelle? Most importantly, what do you think about Dave Chappelle flying out to see his homeboy ASAP? I respect it. Dave Chappelle, he doesn't really do much on social media. He didn't jump on social media and criticized or gave his support or lack of support. He actually did something. You feel me? So, and again, I really hope that conversation betwixt the two of them stays private, because I'm sure that Dave Chappelle came, they had a good time. And there are a couple, I don't know who these other guys are, but apparently they're his peoples too, because Kanye posted them on Twitter as well. So, Royal Family, That's it. That's all the topics I got for you today. However, before I go, I have a question of the day. I know this is so random. Do you return your shopping carts or do you leave them next to your car? Like if you go food shopping, you know how they have those little sections where you can return your shopping cart. Do you just leave it next to your car or do you actually return the shopping cart? There's no judgment here. Please answer honestly. This is a judgment-free zone. And before you go, if you haven't done so already, please hit the like button. Make sure you are dropping your respectful comments. Again, welcome to the new subscribers and welcome to the OG Royal Family members. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, consider doing so. We'd love to have you join our discussions that we have here from time to time. And make sure you're checking out all the other content. I don't just do hot topics. There's also reviews on the channel. Okay? So I'm signing off for now, Royal Family. I love you for listening. And until next time,